Hey, lovely beings! Forever awesome in the house again.
Forever awesome, once again, all up in the house.
And I'm Janneke Hellebrekers.
Hydro Hellbreakers.
Yes, and
Oh,
our surname is mine is a Dutch Hellebrekers, and in English it's Hellbreaker.
Hellbreaker.
So we're Hydro and Janneke Hellbreker.
Gonna break free from this hell. And that's what it's gonna be about. It's gonna be about some inspiration, helping you break free from this hell.
Yes.
Nice.
Or whatever, how you call this realm. And it's about like breaking free, but also being positive and believe in the good things coming and have hope. And also when it looks chaotic and crazy in this reality, but we want to make this video to let you know that, yeah, we believe good things are coming.
Yes, it's to inspire and to keep you pushing, keep you moving forward in your mission. What I want to say is, like, I noticed, no matter where I look, social media or anywhere, there's so much negative news and information. And I feel like it's purposely put out there to take our frequency lower in a negative aspect, just to make it so like we don't rise high in power, basically, in your higher vibrational frequency. When you're feeling great, good about everything in yourself and not so bad like they have us now. Or not so much, but just what I'm trying to tell you is do not, or try not to, fall into, be taken in by all this negativity you're seeing. If you want to just keep pushing, whatever your mission is, you want to stay on that mission, keep it moving forward. I know it might seem like, times are hopeless, but they're not. Because as long as you're still breathing, you still have the power to keep pushing forward. So just keep doing so, no matter what. Nothing can stop you. Don't be stopped.
And as long as you're here, you can make a difference. And always know that you are making a difference. Because a lot of times you see the world different and you have a different perspective. And bringing that is huge. And also what you feel is missing in this world, you bring that too. And that's why you make a difference in this world. Like, bring the kindness, bring the love, bring the smiles, bring the hugs. Bring the information and keep planting seeds. And that is your mission. That's your purpose, can be just sharing kindness and sharing love in your way, because everybody has a different way of sharing love.
Also, don't be negatively distracted by something throwing you off your energy. These could be people, it could be certain situations where they can take your energy down by just simply giving you a hard time or trying to trigger you. If there's anything out there that triggers you, try your hardest at this day and age to not let it trigger you, and try to get over it. Even if it does a little bit, try to not let it phase you and correct it and get yourself back in order. Because as soon as you get triggered, you might lose you do lose power. You lose your own power. Somebody else takes the power from you. You want to hold on to your power. Don't get triggered. Remain stoic and be as strong as possible and continue on in that mission.
And what is interesting is I have a different perspective of that, because I feel you heal by feeling things, but I'm also a Cancer, so I feel things deeply. And I know that it's not easy this round for people that really feel very deeply and feel everything. But some people need to feel everything to heal it and to go deep and then let it go and not dwell in it. So that is also something that's very important to do. So you need to feel when you need to feel it or when you need to let go of certain things. And if it triggers you, why is it? Is it a need of a healing, or you need to change something, or it's a lesson for you to go inward and find things out? But a trigger is also always a lesson for yourself, but also to have better boundaries and to know better what you want and not want. And that is really important in this realm, because you need to find yourself. And you are your journey is unique. It's unlike anybody else's journey.
I want to make sure, yes, you do feel it. But what I mean when I say you feel it is not to not feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel it, but what you do is you keep your composure, is what I want to say to everybody. You hold it down and keep it. Don't explode. Don't lose your. Don't come out of pocket, and don't lose the way about you. Stay calm, cool, and collective. You can feel it. Some people do feel it, but hold it in very well. you can go home and let it out, but never let whoever triggers you know that they've triggered you. Go work on it. You have to feel it, like you said, go work on it, but keep it under control around people at all times because that shows how powerful you are. They see how powerful you are and what you can control that.
And when it is people aware that you are very close to and loving and good intention, with these people, you can talk about it. So you can hold space for each other. Like you can say like, hey, this makes me feel this. But that is like only when you have like that deeper connection with that person. And then you can share about that as well. Like you can share about the communication. And then you learn from that, both of you. And that is like very beautiful if you can have that. And we have that also in our relationship,
Yes.
triggering.
Oh, yeah.
Triggering most each other at the moment. But it's
You can't share with everybody. You can't share with everybody though, so just be careful.
Yeah.
Make sure you can trust. If you're gonna share what triggers you by another person, just make sure you really know them well. They could be family, but not all family or friends are gonna be like somebody you need to tell because there's narcissism out there. And when you let somebody know that they took in your power, it feeds that narcissistic behavior in that narcissistic person. So you must like really trust and like you just gotta be careful and selective on who you deal with and who you like open your energy up to and share your energy with as far as like communicating. Because some people you just have to close off. You don't mean anything bad about it, but you just have to. You can't share everything with everybody. That's what I'm trying to say.
There's people that have good intentions for you and are telling you like are there for you. You can hold space and you can be fully yourself with. You will feel that. And there are people that maybe have different agendas. So that is also good to learn from that. There's people that they say they're service to others and people that service to self, like people that give and keep people that take. This is like very good to have more discernment in yourself, who is who, because like I'm someone who really like is like very trusting. And
Yes, gotta be careful.
yes, so that's why we also say like be careful and know, yeah, you're the most important person in your life. So you need to be very well taken care of by yourself.
Yeah,
Don't put someone else in charge of that, of your happiness. And that is really important. Like, what do you need and what is necessary and what are your boundaries? And sometimes saying no to someone else is saying yes to yourself. And that is so important.
That's true. Very good. Definitely protect your energy. And just, yeah, that was nice. Never give your energy out to people that don't deserve it. Actually, maybe I'll cut that because that's kind of rude to say it that way. But always protect your energy. Don't expose your energy. Don't be open like that. You always have to use protection. Just remember we're in a spiritual war. And it's going to be a lot of dark energy working through people that might try to come to you because you're carrying this light. So you're now like basically an open target with all this light shining. Some people can see it, but don't know what they're seeing, and they'll come for you. Whether it's like triggering, it could be anything.
And people also project their own things on you, so they don't even know it, but they project certain things. They think, yeah, this is you, and that it's not. It's themselves. It's a mirror of themselves. And they're not aware of that. So be mindful of that as well. And but shine your own light, be you. That's the most important. Do what makes you happy. As long as you don't harm anybody, I always say, don't harm anybody, but be you, do you, and do whatever makes you feel you again.
Being yourself and being good and like not harming anybody. Don't be afraid to be yourself authentically. No matter who doesn't like it or whatever, or you don't care about what people think about you. If you're trying to just have fun or just be you, being yourself, because sometimes you might not want to be yourself because you might be caring how the next person's thinking about you or they're looking at you, how they're seeing you. Just maybe not even imagine them being there and just be yourself. And you'll feel how powerful you are.
Yeah, and that's what we also, our biggest mission is like to remind you how awesome you are. And like that's why we say forever awesome, is because you have to understand how awesome you are your whole being and what you come to do here and how authentic you are. Like no one is like you. And no one will figure you exactly out. That's why you need to figure yourself out because it makes sense to yourself. You don't have to make sense to anybody else.
Only you are you. So
It makes sense
you might
to
have
yourself.
copies, people trying to copy you and try to duplicate, but you are only going to be you.
We always say oh, you're the coolest person I ever met.
Oh yeah, you are the coolest person.
No, you're the coolest person. So that's what you need to have. Like, be aware of that, know that of yourself, and shine that out into the world. And then you are like a beacon of that energy, of that light, of that love, and people will understand that, and people more and more, and let that be your message. The embodiment for me is really important. The embodiment, like what I say, that I also do that, and that is for me really important. That it's like really embodying what I say and do, and I'm like really want to be of service as much as possible.
And that's really good that you do that. Do a great job. And I tell you, all that goodness you're doing is coming back. It's going to come back. You know, as hard as you've been working very hard. She works very hard, y'all. And she just wants to help humanity. I like to help too, but man, she goes, you go hard to help people for real. So that's a good thing. It's going to pay off. And I don't mean like, oh, currency and money. I mean like, well, currency, but not cash. I mean like all the greatness in the universe is going to come back to you. And that can be in a form.
And how cool is that to have that like daily support in that like this for me? So
Yeah,
and
support each other
I
pretty
feel
good.
that everybody deserves that also. So we want to help other people also find their relationship, find their partner. And so like if you ever need help or coaching, let us know. And and because this is really something like I really am grateful that we can do it together.
Or just a talk or just communicating.
Yeah.
If anybody out there wants to communicate.
Yes, yeah, we do like so you can always contact us.
Let's see where you're going through. Maybe we can actually relate to whatever you're going through.
Yeah, that anyway also. But I give yoga, meditation, coaching, healings, different things like wherever I want to help people with. So I made already lots of videos also on my own YouTube. I also have podcasts and a lot of videos also on TikTok. So you can follow also us here for more inspiration, and on all the other links that we put down here below. You can also find us, and we also shared some books also. So if you're interested in that, the links are down there as well.
In the description, we got a video coming up about the books. We're going to post that one as well soon.
Yay. So we're here to help in any way we can, and feel free. Yeah, and if you have a comment underneath here, and maybe you also want to share advice how people can make sure that they raise the vibration, the frequency, and how to keep the hope and in humanity, and keep the hope in to a better future for everybody. So if you have like inspirational quotes or so, you're very welcome to
or any advice, you can share the advice with us. We can learn too. I mean, we learn from each other. We don't have like you said earlier, we don't have all the answers. So if you got some knowledge out there you want to share that we can apply, it's welcome.
Thank you for listening to us, and we're wishing you all the best in this reality.
So love, light, peace, power, and happiness to everybody out there. Remain forever awesome, because we are forever awesome. See you in the next video. Your hands disappearing because the screen is out. Bye everybody.